Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Game 1. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Berg and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline, courtside, David Aldridge. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. And for the Suns, so Phoenix will get the first possession. And here is Taylor. To the paint. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Pass to Silk from deep three-point land, and the three ball is good.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
We're about 1 minute into the first. To the inside. Out to Taylor. 6 on the shot clock. Over to the wing. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night. It's hauled in by the Suns. Pass to the professor. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Here's Silk. Inside. And the professor pulls it down.
Great contest by the defender. But that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
Good ball movement here by the Suns. Buries the long-range jumper. The professor's got 5 points so far.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
Here's Silk. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's the professor. He has 5. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Pass to win. Here's the lob to the hoop. A steal. And here is Taylor. Releases. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Cruz, he's checked in for the Celtics. Down low. Whoops, they pick off the pass, and they're moving it up. Goes up, hammers it home to polish off the break.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Celtics trail by 9. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Launches a 3. They grab their own miss. Sinks the triple. He has 6.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Taylor.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Shoots the 3. Cranes it from beyond the arc.
In such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up.
For Boston, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Shot clock at 5. Cruz the pass to Silk. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. From outside the arc. Shot by Taylor, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Win the pass to Silk. 1:10 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Cruz. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. To Taylor from deep three-point land. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Taylor's got 5 points so far. There's 47 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Wynn. He has yet to score. 4-on-3 break. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
And they get it. The shot by Silk, no good. Phoenix leading by 14. Shoots it up. Right wing. Here's the professor. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Here's Silk. Puts one up from 19. And that one is good. And so it's the Phoenix Suns. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their transition game has been in full effect. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. We're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinal. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Out to the right wing. Just his first attempt. And it's Wynn missing.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Wynn, still without a basket. Prince outside. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
Pass to the professor. Fires the 3. Drains the three-pointer. 5 points in the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Wynn. Prince in the corner. Misses the jumper.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Pass to the bodyguard. Here's Park, guarded by Tatum. And Tatum over to help. Park's shot is off. Celtics trail by 18. Cruz the pass to Wynn. Now here's Tatum. Pass to Prince. This one for 3. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Prince has got 5 points in the quarter.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Here's the bodyguard. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Celtics making a switch here. Here's Wynn. Hasn't made one yet. It's stolen. And now the Suns a fast break.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning it into easy points.
Here's Wynn. Prince the pass to Silk. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Puts up a deep 3. The professor's shot is off.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
And the passer floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Outside, Taylor. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Yeah, they've come into a nice flow this quarter.
The Celtics shooting their first free throw of the night.
For the Celtics.
Phoenix leading by 16. And stolen by Miller. There's the triple. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
First half, 2 minutes.
Taylor passes to Ortiz. And he's going up for the alley-oop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Offensive rebound. Cuts off the pass. Pass to Park. And Boston with the rebound. Miller outside. Now Prince. 1:14 left in the first half of basketball. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. Suns leading by 15. Top of the key. Green for 2 points.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Boston's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Pass to Silk. There's the drive. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. For Boston, they have shot just 1 free throw early. 1 for 1 in the game.
Number 8 at the line for.
And he makes the first. Both shots good from the stripe.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Taylor passes to the professor. To the paint. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Pass to Silk. The 3. Drills it from outside. Silk's got 10 points in the game.
He has gotten into a great rhythm here in this quarter, playing with just bundles of confidence.
Taylor up top. Top of the key jumper, no good. Good if it goes. The shot comes out, and so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their strategy is thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Dominant performance from this offense. As a fan, you just have to admire it and see what they're doing.
Yeah, they're hitting. Taking a look at the situation for the Phoenix Suns. Guys, how important is the first? And that's a halftime wrap.
And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. Celtics trail by 14. Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. It's hauled in by the Suns. They led the game at 1 point by 20. For the 3. Wynn grabs the board. Boston's gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
To the middle. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Here's Silk. He's got 12. To the paint. No good that time.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough. Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
For 3. Just 5 on the clock. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And he's tall for a shooting guard, but also he takes advantage of his height whenever he can.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Suns leading by 9. Outside, Taylor. Hits the three-point bomb. 18 points for him.
Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And Boston with the rebound.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the foul.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. Free throw good, Taylor. And Taylor drops them both. Celtics trail by 14. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alteration.
Let's hear it for all the dancers.
Here's Silk, 15 points in the game. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Down low. There's the steal. Off on the layup. Suns leading by 12. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Count that bucket.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Phoenix grabs the miss. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Pass to the professor. Hits it from three-point range. The professor's got 13 points.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
1:52 left here in the third quarter. Silk, no good on the three.
But still, eventually, you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down.
Lets the three fly. Another three for Phoenix.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just a great ball movement.
1:24 left in the third quarter. And Wynn gets it to go.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's the professor. 13 points in the game. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
And the basket by Silk.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
41 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. From deep three-point land, from beyond the arc and then some. He's got 21.
They're great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
34 seconds left in the third. High post try. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
15 seconds left in the third quarter. 5 on the clock. Misses the deep three-point attempt.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further further from the line.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns closing out the quarter with... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in game one. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Here's Silk. Rejected by Taylor. And here we go.
Celtics foul. Number 27. First personal foul. First team foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Suns.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
He hits both from the stripe. And Prince has got the ball here for the Celtics. Cash. My shot's good on the assist by Prince.
Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
Pass to Ortiz. Offensive rebound. Clark passes to Ortiz. Lets it go with a three. And uses both hands to jam it in.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to lead, no doubt.
Out to the right wing. Back to Taylor. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. From 6 away, it's blocked. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Shot clock at 2. The rebound by Prince.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. Clearly a foul.
Taylor. Second personal foul. First team foul.
First free throw is good.
Number 8. 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Suns leading by 20. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Inside. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Fade away. Good on the bucket.
Boy, nice shot. He didn't need the fadeaway to create separation, though. He was wide open.
Here's the bodyguard. Defended by Prince. Score the basket for his 10th make. 10 for 12. 83% accuracy.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Here's Wynn. It's intercepted. Snatched away. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And another basket for Boston.
Well, it doesn't get much easier than that. Even a decent shooter is going to make that with no pressure.
Puts up a deep three. And Boston with the rebound. Wynn's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Second team foul. Shooting for Boston, number 7.
The first one falls.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Taylor's checked in for the bodyguard. And a change for the Celtics. Silks checked in for Prince. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And the Suns miss again.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Rebound by the Suns. 22 is their biggest lead. From past the arc, buries it from three-point range. He's got 26.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end. You know, two things happen there. Excellent coverage on the shot, and then finish the possession securing the boards.
Another three for Phoenix.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Here's Silk. The wing jumper off target. The Suns have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down, and what will be a win here in game 1 of the series for the Suns.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target. The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
To halt the run, Boston again missing.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And the first one drops. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Prince outside. On the wing, Miller. Pass to White. From deep, Prince. That shot, no good. So it's the Suns winning easily here. A big playoff win for them. But what isn't? Much appreciated, David. That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference.